Today, ladies and gentlemen, June the 11th, 2025, the world has lost a true musical genius. And when I say musical genius, I mean it in every sense of the word. The individual I'm speaking of today is the genius behind the Beach Boys. The legendary Brian Wilson has sadly left us today, guys, at the age of 82. Now everybody, obviously, what Brian's contributions, not just to the Beach Boys, but his contributions in inspiring a generation, countless generations of artists is obviously second to none. As we all know, if you are familiar with the story of the Beach Boys, the relationship between, sadly now, all four of the now deceased Wilson brothers, and the Beach Boys lead singer, the equally as legendary Mike Love, was infamous for being notoriously strained and up and down. But there's no denying that Michael Edward Love, Alan Jardine, Bruce Johnston, for the first 5 albums, David Marks, and of course, Carl Dennis, and of course the legendary Brian Wilson, formed one of the most iconic music groups in history. The Beach Boys basically were for America what the Bee Gees were for Australia. And of course, if you are familiar with the Beach Boys and Brian's history, you will know that Brian was a true musical genius, but he was a tormented genius. Losing Carl in 1998 to cancer, and obviously losing Dennis to a drowning accident shortly after he broke up with the late Christine McVie. But guys, sadly, the last time that the now 2 surviving members of the Beach Boys, Mike Love and Al Jardine, along with their longtime bandmate Bruce Johnston. Bruce Johnston were with Brian on stage, would have to be back in 2012, and that was due to a continued strain, but mostly between Love and Wilson. But again, guys, today the world has lost a true musical genius, an iconic band, has, has lost its leader and visionary. Obviously, a family has lost its husband, father, and grandpa. But obviously, for Mike and Alan, for Mike and Alan Jardine, that they have lost a bandmate, in Mike's case a cousin, and a great friend. So again, I say to Brian Wilson, Brian, one last time, love and mercy. You were, are, and will always be a true music icon. There will never be another Brian Douglas Wilson. We are going to miss you. So again, raise a glass. Raise a glass today, guys. To the beach in the sky. Again, I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in a God or anything. But I do take comfort that somewhere on the beach, Carl and Dennis gave Brian a hug today. And I hope Mike and Al and Bruce and maybe even David do get the chance to attend Brian's funeral, to say goodbye to a friend, a cousin, and of course, their leader, the legendary Brian Douglas Wilson, who sadly left us today, June the 11th, 2025, at the age of 82. Thank you for everything, Brian. Love and mercy. And we will never forget you. And for all the time that you were with us, it was definitely nice. We will miss you, Brian. Thank you for everything.